The Pokemon news is about to start. We got 1 minute. Trailer drops in 1 minute, chat. Pokemon, where's the trailer? The site usually goes up after. Oh, I should check Pokemon UK. Pokemon Japan. Pokemon Japan. Okay. Oh my God, Mega Zeraora. Oh my God. What a spoiler. Hey, yo, what a spoiler. Hey, yo. I also don't see it here. All right, we're going back to that. We're going back to this. They said, nah, no Luxray. Here's Zeraora. Crobat back in the game. The goated Poison Fang, okay. Bro has a raw Zeraora. Dude, is it part Dark type now? I would not hate it. Actually, we're about to find out it's typing. Or just pure electric. Why does it have Lucario's body? Wait, what happened to Lucario? I'm not gonna lie. I'm not hating. That's it? Alright, well, bingo. Oh, new outfits! We got new outfits and a new Mega. DLC rewards. I can't even read what this is saying. Let me get this bingo out of here. Information. Information I can't read. Rewards. ZA Battle Club. Alright, we're gonna go to regular Pokemon. We're gonna go to the Pokemon channel, okay? We're gonna go to youtube.com/Pokemon, watch this in English. There it is. Alright, English time, baby. So now that this is English, I know that Golbat is going for Poison Fang. That's a Gengar. Now that we're in English, I can read that. Season 2 now, yeah, we know that. Season 4 period, following Season 3. Reward Baxcalibur. Okay, so Season 3 will be December. So that means Season 4 we're getting... We don't get Mega Baxcalibur till January? Don't tell me I can't Mega my Baxcalibur till January. Oh, no. We'll get it. We'll get it in December. Because this is until Tuesday, November 25th, right? So this will probably be a couple days after. No, actually, I think it's going to be... I'm pretty sure it's going to be like... It might just be end. Is there anything else? Mid-December. I would say late December. Wait, guys. There's a UK trailer. Hold up. We've watched the Japanese. We watched the English. Now we're watching the UK. Hold up. There might be some differences. The DLC's edition story tells content release on Wednesday, December 10th. Yeah, we already know that. Yeah, there's definitely going to be info on the site. We got to give it a sec to update, though. All right, there it is. It's just a link to the trailer again. A video showcasing a newly discovered Mega Evolution in Pokemon Legends EA. Mega Dimensions is now available on the official site. Wait, hold up, guys. This might be a new trailer. All right. So, Mega Zeraora, category Thunderclap Pokemon, type Electric, height 4'11". That's sad. Weight 98 pounds, 4'11", 98 pounds. Damn, girl. Thunderclap Pokemon is interesting, though. I mean, we already know that with, like, Plasma Fist. But that'd be cool if they ended up giving it actually Thunderclap, though, as an option. Can we see the Spanish trailer? I don't think it exists. Normal limits has incredibly high aptitude to begin with, but typically has an internal limiter that works to contain the electric energy stored within its body. It's thought that Mega Evolution removes its limiter. Okay, Saitama. Getting in sync. Mega Zeraora decides of its own will when it releases energy and unleashes its full power. Are you sure it's in sync? Then the trainers wanting to partner up with Mega Zeraora either need to trust its decision or sync with it. That way they can match its timing. I'm going to click A on my Pokeball and you will listen to me. The electric energy is stored in its body, is equivalent to 10 bolts of lightning. Damn. Protrusions on its forehead, chest, back, and the back of its hands are where the electric energy... This is Lucario! This is literally Lucario! Are where the electric energy is concentrated. The protrusions steadily emit a pale blue light. Bro, it's literally Lucario. If Zeraora stores up a lot of energy and then unleashes it, fight the power of the aura. Those attacks will pack enough power to take down multiple nearby opponents at once. Getting the mythical Pokemon Mega Zeraora for your team in Legends EA might be a little difficult. Keep your minds peeled. Keep your eyes peeled. Alright, so... I'm gonna do a little spoiler for y'all, but I'm not gonna spoil anything else that was revealed. We do have Mega Zeraora's stats that were leaked. I think it's okay to talk about the leak stats because it's just the leak stats of the Pokemon we just were revealed. Instead of me putting 100 on everything, we could look at just this Pokemon stats. We do have its stats revealed, so we can look at it and we can theorize. I feel like that literally just adds on to what Zeraora is. So let me find this real quick. We could talk about its stats real quick. So Zeraora actually has some pretty cool stats. They made it physical and special. And these are no wasted stats on Zeraora, by the way. This is exactly what you want, I think, from Mega Zeraora. No wasted stats. You buffed its Grass Knot potential. You buffed its like Calm Mind. You buffed the special set, and you buffed physical even more. There are zero wasted stats. zero wasted stats. That is exactly what you do to Zeraora. Literally Ash Greninja, exactly. It is literally Ash Greninja. Let's look at this guy real quick. So, you know, that speed is real good. It was already the fastest Pokemon, faster than Dragapult and things like that, right? That speed is really, 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 really good. And then if we look at, let me look at its Nat Dex so we can actually, Zeraora did have access to Calm Mind. We knew it had Aura Sphere. We knew it had Thunderbolt, obviously. It'd be cool if they gave it Thunderclap. And then Grass Knot. But this set was kind of weak. Honestly, it was weak in general. But if we look at the calc, let's look at new Zeraora. Bro, this is a real Pokemon. This is a real Pokemon, man. And it was like, and I'm glad they didn't waste anything on the, I'm glad they didn't waste anything at all on the defenses. That's not what you want to do. You don't ever want to waste, especially with this. Like Pure Electric is actually decent defensive typing because you only have one weakness, but that weakness is the most common weakness in the world. There's like 16 ground types in OU right now that are all good. They give this guy some crazy stats. Special attacking looks really a lot better now, obviously with Aura Sphere, Thunderbolt, Grass Knot. You're not really doing, how much are you doing a +1 Grass Knot to Landorus? I know Great Tusk obviously dies, but what about Landorus? Just max speed Landorus Therian. Grass Knot, max speed, max HP. I mean, that's not bad. Mix is obviously good. I think the big thing about Mega Zeraora is going to be, it's just going to be a regular Zeraora without boots, which is clicking knockoff and then slowly but surely chipping away at what you want, but then actually making the Calm Mind threat that much scarier. Obviously, Bulk Up can Drain Punch too. Yeah, but that's also +1. So it's not really a 30% two-shot. I wouldn't think about it like that. I would think more about the fact that you have to get +1 before it comes in. You have to hit it as well. I think it's more so it's gonna be good to weaken it. But I also think that like, it's really interesting, right? Because we got this and we got Mega, Raichu, X, and Y, and all three are just pure electric. I'm a little sad about pure electric right there, especially because this guy seems to be both a special and a physical attacker, right? Whereas they gave us, it's really weird because they gave us Raichu to literally be, one of them is gonna be physical, one of them is gonna be special. They kind of just, they did that right here. They literally did that right here, right? That being said, I love its speed. I think this makes it a ridiculous threat. Let's see what in doubles, by the way, Zeraora was really, really good in doubles OU because it would have Fake Out, it have Coaching, and it have like Knockoff as well, and just Plasma Fist too. So it has that. So it actually has a lot of like potential doubles. It also learns Feint, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it learns Feint. Let me check it real quick. Electro Web is the big one, obviously, as well. I thought it had Feint. Maybe I'm wrong. But like Electro Web, everything like that. So I think this is actually really, really nice. Because think about it like Regieleki, but being able to hit Pokemon with coverage moves. Whereas Regieleki needs Terra to do that. Regieleki doesn't even want to do that because it wants to run 3 electric moves and protect. So it's a little bit different. Whereas this guy can actually get away with stuff like this and be faster than Pokemon like Calyrex and things like that too. Which I think will be big if they end up having some sort of champions meta where it's like Megas versus the Gen 9 mons. Also with Volt Absorb, we don't know if it actually ends up keeping Volt Absorb at the end. It has insane potential there. Yeah, Great Tusk gets super smoked by this. No boost needed, right? And you have knockoff / play rough to actually be able to hit Garchomp. Actually, I'm curious how much Garchomp takes. Let's just do regular offensive Garchomp. I remember running play rough when people were running Como a lot. God, that's actually a lot of damage off of a neutral hit. That's actually crazy damage how much they did. So that dies always with knockoff into play rough, which is disgusting. I'm like really curious that why they introduced Mega Zeraora in the same meta where they have 2 different Raichus kind of fighting for each other. No, it doesn't get Ice Punch, thank God. I don't think you can't give this. This is not Electivire, right? This is Electivire. This is what Electivire wishes. This is what Electivire thinks it is. You know, this is not you cannot give this mon the coverage that you want. You cannot. Scrappy would be crazy too for electric. I like Volt Absorb though. I really like Volt Absorb because the way you can play off it with Plasma Fist where normal type moves become electric type this turn. I really like that. I love that because like you can stop like Pain Split from Rotom and things like that. You stop Volt Switch. Transistor would be crazy, dude. Even with 1.3, the fact that you're giving a Life Orb boost to like just to show you a few calcs that come to mind. So let me go Blissey, Fizdef Blissey. Like the difference between 52 to 61 and then giving it a literal Life Orb boost, bro, 67 to 79, that's beautiful. That's so beautiful. Ain't nobody giving it a Transistor though, but it might. Who knows? The fact that it's released its limits, they should make it broken, right? It is a mythical, to be fair, like look at Diancie versus Mega Diancie. The flippin' stats were actually insane. They should definitely make this Pokemon broken. Isn't Zero Investment Close Combat better than Aura Sphere? Absolutely, fam. I mean, it's only a 30% boost round, right? It's just a Life Orb boost. It's not like Transistors are a Choice Specs boost anymore. Iron Fist would be interesting too. Why not Regenerator and Volt Switch? I mean, yeah, Regenerator is a broken ability, but it says it has no limits. I like Transistor, which makes it stronger and stronger. I definitely think Volt Absorb should be gone, for sure. Also, it's called the Thunderclap Pokemon, so put Thunderclap in his move pool. Why the hell not? Not that you really need a priority move to beat it, right? Like, what priority move are you actually taking this guy down with that he needs to outspeed you? What are you checking this guy with anyway? Scarf ground types or defensive ground types, right? There's no, you're already faster than Dragapult. You're faster than Calyrex Shadow Rider. You're faster than everything. You don't need Thunderclap on it. I'm like trying to let me look at the OU meta real quick and see what Thunderclap actually helps with. It's like Deoxys Speed. It's literally Deoxys Speed and Scarf and Amorous, which would be crazy to think about. It says it has the strongest ability of all electric types, so it might have the transistors on steroids. Where did you see strongest ability of all electric types? Where did you see that? Wait, Purgatory, am I blind? Maybe I read something that wasn't there. It's all right, bro. I've been there myself. All I know is its stats are absolutely crazy. And this is exactly what you want from a Mega Zeraora, in my opinion. This is exactly what you want from Mega Zeraora. It might be in the trailer. Was it in the trailer? Oh, you know what? It might be in the trailer. You're right. Let's watch it. We haven't watched the trailer, so let's see. You know what? Pokemon Japan. Maybe we missed something in the Japan trailer. We might have to check this out. We might have missed something in the Japanese trailer. Anyway, I'm excited about Mega Zeraora. Its stats look good. We'll call it that.